There's an entire goldmine of knowledge to be explored with GTA 5 Police Mod, especially all the mods that enhances LSPDFR, but it sometimes seems like there's just too much information out there. How do you decide what's worth knowing and what's going to clog your brain with useless nonsense? Coming up, 12 facts about Stop The Ped that you didn't even know existed. We will unravel a dozen secrets hidden in plain sight. Now this mod can actually do probably about 50 really cool things. It has an INI file, that's the config file that comes with this mod. It is incredibly large. So large in fact, I can guarantee you that 99% of you have not read the entire config file. So here are 12 facts that you didn't even know about Stop The Ped. Number 1. Did you know that you could pull over a vehicle while on foot? As long as you have Stop The Ped stop or slow traffic activated, you can interact with the vehicle. You can have the driver follow you, and you can go all the way to your designated spot, and the driver will follow you by car. And then you can interact as usual. How cool is that? Number 2. Did you know there's 3 arrest mechanics with Stop The Ped? You can arrest them peacefully with the menu. Or while pointing a weapon at them, double tap E, and they'll get down on their knees, and eventually put their hands on their head. You can also point a weapon at them, hold down your E key, and they'll get all the way down on their face, spread out their arms, and then you can go in and make your arrest. Number 3. Now most of us know about the run key within GTA 5, but Stop The Ped has a built-in sprint function. You can always change the speed in the config file to make you run just a little bit faster or an Olympic gold medalist. Oh, and by the way, Stop The Ped has a built-in tackle feature. Number 4. LSPDFR does a pretty decent job of putting you in pursuit just so you can call for backup. But what about those times that you just cannot get into pursuit? You can't even report the darn thing. Thus, no backup. Well, Stop The Ped has a built-in pursuit mechanic. Works great on foot, so if you're chasing after a suspect, just double tap T and it'll put you in pursuit. That way you can get appropriate backup. It also works by pointing your weapon at a vehicle, double tap T, and the pursuit is on. Number 5. Several years ago when I was doing an LSPDFR live stream, I asked the YouTube viewers, you know, it'd be cool if we can get some hotkeys within Stop The Ped. Well, by my request, the author put them in. You can do left control T and you can grab a ped and you can take them anywhere you want. Press your F10 key and you can search a ped without using any menus. You can search them standing or lying on the ground. You can also press F10 for a hotkey and search a car. After they're arrested, you can press the number 8 key and it'll call for prisoner transport. Once they're arrested in the back seat, press the 0 key and it'll guide you by GPS to the nearest police station. Number 6. Most people that play LSPDFR automatically think that the people they're bringing into their police car has to automatically be a bad person, a suspect. What about the witnesses? What about that innocent person? Why can't you just put them in the front seat? Or they can ride in the back. They can go in cuffed or uncuffed. Doesn't matter. You can grab them and put them in, or you can just let them follow you in. Number 7. I think the majority of the people that play LSPDFR, especially when they install Stop The Ped, they really like that laser sight on their Taser. I mean, why not? It's pretty cool. However, after you play hours and hours of this mod, the laser becomes a little bit overbearing. Shout out goes to Echo for this tip. Hold down your T key and you can turn the laser on or off. Number 8. There's nothing worse than when playing LSPDFR that you lose your complete immersion.
Get your ass off that police game! Do the dishes now!
You heard your mom. Do the dishes. But there's definitely one thing I cannot stand is when the game pauses and there's no background noise. You can't hear what's going on around you. It's like dead silence. And trust me, when you're out there on Grove Street, you need to know who's coming up behind you. Well, just make your game not pause. That way you can hear everything going around you.
Oh, that was not my fault!
Number 9. You can always dismiss the ped on foot, tell him to leave the area. But what if you pull over a car that has 2 people in it? The passenger's license is perfectly fine. The driver, her license is expired. How about you swap drivers? Have the driver get in the passenger seat and have the passenger get in the driver's seat. If someone's already in the passenger seat, the driver will get in the back seat. Number 10. Did you know within Stop The Ped that every single thing you see on the screen text-wise, you can customize every single thing about it? Check this out. Within the Stop The Ped folder, there's this localization INI file. Nobody ever touches that. I mean, check this out. You could change every single thing about Stop the Ped wording. By my buddy, how about by my partner? Call coroner, how about call CSI? Instead of breathalyzer, how about PBT, portable breath test? Instead of the horizontal gaze test, how about we call this something more official? The horizontal gaze nystagmus. Requesting CSI. Beaten on fistfight? Sounds silly. Physical assault. CPR? Not today. It equals ACLS. Advanced cardiac life support. There's so much you can change here. You can spend hours just in this page alone. We'll save that. Number 11. Did you know that even though you pull over the driver of the vehicle, you don't have to speak to the driver? Maybe it's the passenger you want to talk to. Walk over to the passenger side. The window will be up. But once you start to interact, they'll roll the window down for you. Now you can get the passenger's ID. My immersion. Number 12. Some people do know this, and other people just flat out don't know this. All those questions that you see on my videos for Stop the Ped, all those questions that you see in the Stop the Ped menu, you can customize those yourself. Just edit the questions. You can also edit the ped answers. You can change the searchable items that you find on the pedestrian as well as the vehicle. Too lazy like me? Just download more. Check all these out. Look at all this downloadable content you can get for Stop the Ped questions and answers. And check out all these searchable items for the pedestrian, the vehicle. Now, if you'd like to see more videos like this, maybe Ultimate Backup, how about that one? There's a ton of other ones out there. How about LSPDFR itself? Well, like the video, leave a comment for me. Who knows, maybe we'll do another one. That'll go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next patrol. Take care and stay safe.